Good morning and happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I'm having a moment. I'm having a morning. I'm just goofy today. Some would argue that I'm goofy every day. I was just laughing at a Muppet song and the fact that I moved my cart and then promptly ran into it. And now my toe hurts, but it's not Monday. So there's that. Nope, it's Tuesday because we had yesterday off in honor of Veterans Day, and it was fantastic. I loved it so much. I worked on my new book that I bought. Hold on, I'll show you in a minute. Got to get the protein going here. Oh, look, I matched my cup. I actually said that to myself earlier, and now I just looked down and saw it again. It's School Colors Day, so I'm wearing purple-ish. I mean, right? It's like pink purple, which is still purple if you combine them, or pink. So anyway, it's purple pink. Hold, please. Kind of matches. I'm in a very purpley mood. I'm wearing my pinky purple butterflies. Okay, I'll grab the book. Hold, please. So I bought this book last time I was at Barnes & Noble. It is called Juniper's Christmas by, I think it's Ian Colfer. I'm not 100% sure that that's how you say his name, but anyway, it's so far really good. I am on chapter 11, so I'm about halfway. I am reading and writing my book study. I'll probably read ahead to the end now and then go back and finish the questions. I read the first like 4 chapters 2 times through. I like to read it more than once when I'm writing a book study. Anyway, very good. It's about a little girl who discovers that, well, she discovers Santa, who has been off the grid, literally off the grid. The elves are trying to find him because he does not like the selfish nature of children, and he just, decides to quit gift giving. He does help people in this park that she lives near. The park has a lot of homeless people who are, they call it rough living, and he builds them like shelters, and the park is actually very nice, very well kept, but certain people in the town want to shut it down. And so she discovers Santa. She's going to get help. Her mother goes missing in the midst of all this, and her dad's legacy was to have what was called the Santa Vigil to try to bring Santa back to the people. And Santa's not shown up in years, but part of the vigil, people just start bringing food and clothing and blankets and things for the people that need them in the park. And this person in town is trying to shut all that down. Anyway, that's about the part that I'm at now. She discovers she can ride reindeer, so that's cool. Anyway, it's very good. So far, I'm liking it. I'll work on that. I've got a nice little tower going here of stuff. If it falls, it's gonna be bad. Anyway, a couple things I did this weekend. I don't know why that was funny, it just was. I got this little stack of little food containers. I don't know that I'd actually put food in these. They're not all that sturdy, but I got this at Hobby Lobby last year, and I thought, this would be a cute little storage container for these things. These things being something that I got, I don't think it was free. I think I paid $1 for it or something on Teachers Pay Teachers. They're little practice gratitude cards, and I don't know how many there are. They are numbered, but I want to say, okay, I'm seeing number 39. So there's probably at least 40 of them, but I'm going to let the kids just pick. Maybe I'll let one kid pick 3, read them out, and then we'll do 1 each day till Thanksgiving. For example, tell a family member why you appreciate them. That's easy to do. Another one, make a small thank you gift for a classroom aide. That's nice, like a card, maybe. Write a note to your neighbor to thank them for being kind. Of course, you'd have to pick a kind neighbor, but hopefully we all have them. Anyway, just thought that would be kind of fun to do something extra. There are several in there that have to do with thank your bus driver for getting you to school safely or on time. And I just thought it was kind of a fun little thing. Anyway, I stuck them in there. Then I got busy. I did a bunch of these games. These are the tail end of the ones I showed you last week, I think it was. I'll put the product here. It was by the Moffat girls, and so many cards to cut out. Anyway, did that. And then also, oh, you know what? No, that wasn't well, yes, those were some. But then also I did the end of Literacy with the Littles. Those cards that I just showed you were these, and these are not the Moffat girls. This one is right here, Literacy with the Littles, and then they have to match the beginning sounds. Helpful for some of mine that are struggling. And then this was a fun one. This is by Teacher Tam, and it's dated 2013. So I've had this for a long time, but it's called Gobble. And there are the directions. I just printed out like that, laminated, and I stuck them in the bag. And I made 2 sets of these. In each pack, there are 2 sets. One is simple CVC words and one is blends. And so what you do is you just put the cards, I don't know how you do it. I think we did it just where you'd pick them like continually, read it, keep it if you got it right. If you get a gobble, you lose all your cards. And there's 2 gobbles in each set. So not a crazy losing of cards, but fun. Kids loved it. A couple of years ago, I did it when I tutored, and I thought this would be great for classroom assistants to do just a quick game with some kids. And so that was 2 that I made. And then this one, I cannot think of the name off the top of my head. Oh, is it Deanna Jump? I think it is. Anyway, look at that stack of cards. What you do is you make a sentence. So there's a who, what, who, how, and what, or something like that to build a sentence. You want to see them, honey? Anyway, the kids will love those. So I'll show you a little more about that as we go here really quick. This is the mat, who, what, and where. That's the mat that goes with that. And that will also be helpful for a lot of mine. And then there's a page where you copy the sentence down. So that's all I'm going to talk about today because it's 6:24 and I got to get going. I have some copies to make and stuff for our short week. So wish me luck on a Tuesday. See you after school. Hello, end of day on Tuesday, not Monday. And we had a pretty good day. It was a little wild this afternoon trying to get everybody corralled, but for the most part, we did it. And we're here talking about it now, so go us. Anyway, I have a meeting in just a few minutes, so I have to scoot out for this, for this, that, and the other. I feel like I am forever trying to figure out where my chairs go. I don't know what happens. I have 4 that are up at my horseshoe table, but I did the seating chart, and now like right here, I have an extra. It should be only 1. I'm gonna have to figure this out. It's gonna make me crazy. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, because in one of my classes, I have 2 here, and in the other class 1. So of course I need 2 chairs because, 2 people. Oh, I see an empty spot up front. But I also have 1 extra chair. So it's like musical chairs, only no one wins a prize and there's no music except for the voices in my head. So that's fun. Up here, 1, 2. Maybe this is where it goes. Let's just keep those fingers crossed. No, it is not. 1, 2, 1, 2. Isn't this fun for you? Not even a little bit. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 1. Okay, so a chair had a chair baby. I don't know. That's the only thing I can come up with. 1, 2. You know what? They'll figure it out tomorrow when they sit down and there's no chair there, right? It's probably fine. Anyway, my meeting is at 3:15, so I need to scoot out for that. Today for EL, my teacher friend and partner was doing something that looked kind of fun, and we got some, I'm not going to go into detail because it's not my news to share. However, I got some very sad family news, and I couldn't really think. I had to actually leave my classroom for a little bit. I felt like I was going to faint. I did not. It was just a horrible situation. And I came back and I just wasn't really okay. Anyway, my partner teacher gave me this that she was doing, and I thought, you know what? Yes, that will be wonderful. I don't really have to think really hard to teach. It was simply color by code, pick the main idea at a 2nd, 3rd grade level, which is perfect. Most of my ELs are about there. And then it was a coloring page that went with it. I love that I gave my own self a star. I was just starring people's work. And we just had kind of a fun, easy time. So we had taken our star assessment on Friday, and it was just kind of fun just to do something easy peasy. So that's what we did today in EL. Anyway, I am going to get going so that I can pack up a little bit. We'll have to come back after our meeting because I have to grab all my things. But if I'm packed up, that's half the battle. So I will see you in the morning. And tomorrow we do have a full day. We do not have an early out. So I'll also see you after school. See you then. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It is going to have to be short talk this morning with you because I'm running late. It's already 6:29. I don't know what it is. One day back. I had 3 days off. And I have a headache. I'm snuffling. Anyway, it's fine. It's Wear Red Day. Isn't this the cutest? I thrifted it and I just love it. It's super soft and cozy and I couldn't wait to wear it. And it's finally broken into the double digits here, so I can. Did I just? No, I did not just put protein in my protein shake. Anyway, today is a full day. Yay! Everyone is so excited, especially the children. They look at you like, why did you do that? Ladies and gentlemen, I did not. Our district did. It was the calendar that was voted on. So anyway, it's good. I tease, but we have a full day. So hold please. The nice thing is we get time to do all of the things that we normally don't get time to do on Wednesday. So man, the emails are just pouring in. Hopefully all is well. Anyway, what was I saying? Full day, we get to do like centers, rotations. And so that is good. We had our spelling bee with one of my classes yesterday. Today is the other class. And that person will represent us as a 4th grader at our school spelling bee. And then those who go on from there will go to a district level. So good luck to all of y'all. Anyway, all of them all. I know what I'm talking about. No other new news. Last night I came home. We had a meeting that ran kind of late. And then I came home and did my grades. So got those done. Had to enter in still some late work. I didn't enter in last week's work because I wasn't fully through it grading, so I'll add that on this week. It's a progress report, so it all goes to the same report card, so not a huge deal. It would have helped some and it would have hurt others, you know, those who didn't turn in their work or didn't do well on this test. So it was kind of, you know, like, to enter in that last little, anyway, you get it. I'm gonna get going. It is now 6:31, wah wah, but it's all good. I'll get there when I get there, and I'll see you probably after school. Hello, happy end of the day, Wednesday. I know it's 3 o'clock almost, but today was a regular, meaning long day. Aren't they all? Usually only the ones that end in Y, you know. Yeah, so we had a good day. We did. We had a good day. I don't know if I mentioned we got another new student, which is a lot this time of year, but so far seems to be settling in. He used to come to this school, so he has friends here, and that helps. He knows where the bathrooms are. He knows the special area teachers, the ones who are same from last year. Some are new, but anyway, that is exciting. He makes number 26 in my homeroom, and we have 25, right? Yeah, I think so. I'm getting oh, nice. Sorry, I was getting an email. 25 in the other homeroom, right? I think that's right. I need to change out my sneeze machine. It's still putting out sneezes, but the scent is gone. So we're sneezing with nothing to show for it, is what I'm saying. I'm just cracking myself up today. Hope that you're in the mood for my particular brand of humor, which is a little off. But anyway, today we did our school-wide behavior lesson that I should have done yesterday, but I didn't because in the morning we ran a little long on our spelling bee, and I wanted to make sure we got that done. So we did that in the morning. We did it again in the morning today, but we did the lesson from yesterday morning this afternoon because we had a full day. So that worked out kind of well, I think. Just sharpening pencils in my little robot pencil sharpener. If you do not already have this pencil sharpener, try it out. It's great. I did have to send the first one back because it didn't work at all, but this one has worked beautifully. My partner teacher got one and hers quit working. So take that for what you will. I recommend it based on my own one-person personal experience with the second one I got. It works great. I love it. You just push the pencil in, it does its thing, and then it pushes it back out. So I like it. What else? Today we read a passage. This afternoon we had groups since we could. We read a passage in Benchmark Advance Unit 3 called, I don't remember what it was called, but it was an excerpt from The People of Sparks, which is the sequel to The City of Ember. It's actually a 4-book set. So we read an excerpt from that. I only read the title 4 times. Why don't I remember it? But I don't. So anyway, that was interesting. The first town meeting. There we go. I knew I would get it eventually. Hold, please. I'm going to set you down here because I'm trying to get this open. Yeah, this is empty, so I'm going to go grab a new one. Hold on, please. Okay, grab my other one. So let's put it in here. And then when you close it, it sprays right away, I think. Maybe I'll just stand here and look ridiculous for a while. Maybe because it was already going. You know what? I'm going to shut it off and turn it back on. I don't know if I need to, if it needs to reset, but we'll see. Now it will spray in a second. See? Cool, right? Okay, so putting that back up where it goes. And now let's continue wandering around the room and shutting. Oh no, you did not. Really? And shutting off lights and things. Why, when you know I'm the way that I am, would you do this to me? I took it personally just then, didn't I? Anyway, I'm gonna leave this out because that there makes me real good and mad. I'm gonna have to fix that drawer, it's a mess. Anywho, oh my goodness, people are falling apart a little bit. Not gonna lie, we have like piles of goo and things, not really goo, but you've got to be kidding. So let me show you what I just did. Yep, I went to put all these scraps in the garbage can and promptly dropped them next to it instead. That's good times right there. Yep, I am completely crazy. That is what I do. Tell me you're a teacher without telling me you're a teacher. Picking up scraps. Anyway, this is a clean sheet of paper without anything on it. So I will return that to our extras. So we did the excerpt, the Ebsbert, easy for me to say. We did the excerpt from the book today. We read that. It's a really tricky passage because they have to decide. It's a futuristic kind of dystopian sort of story. They have to decide with their limited resources and the influx of 400 newcomers, are they going to allow the people to stay and are they going to feed them, or are they going to send them on their way basically to starvation? So, you know, I kind of have an issue with that being a 4th grade passage, but here we are. So we read that and we talked about it a little bit. We talked about what were some maybe alternatives, and I was really, really proud of one of my students said, well, maybe they could send the younger people on because they would have a better chance of surviving and being able to make it on the long walk to the next place. I was like, you're brilliant. That's amazing. And then keep the older people back and feed them and take care of them. It's like, you know, there's hope in this world. Anyway, I'm going to get going. It is time and I am out of here. It is kind of nice not having a meeting or anything coming up right now. We did have a meeting yesterday after school. I think I have a handful more this week, next week. I don't know. There's a lot of meetings coming up, but that's how it goes, especially before the holidays. So I'm going to get going. I will catch up with you in the morning.